Hello everybody, it's Sarah and I managed to make another video exactly 1 week after I uploaded the last one. And I'm kind of proud of myself because it's been a long time since I did this, but it's Wednesday today, so this means today is a Top 5 Wednesday again, and I actually really like this week's topic because I have not been reading very much in the last couple of months, as I told you in my 2016 wrap-up. And this week's topic is our top 5 obsessions that don't have anything to do with books. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey, and the host is Sam from Thoughts on Tomes, and I will leave the links to both of their channels as well as the Goodreads group in the description box down below, so go and check those out. And now let me get started. First is cooking. Food in general and cooking. I think everybody loves food, or almost everybody, but I do really enjoy eating good food and also high quality food, and I absolutely love cooking as well as baking, and I try to cook at least 1 meal a day. I'm not that good at it right now, so at the moment I kind of eat a bit too much takeaway. But usually I do try to cook at least 1 meal a day. It's not always something that's like super complicated. Sometimes it's just, I don't know, vegetables, cut vegetables with rice. I never or almost never cook with pre-made stuff, like pre-made sauces or pre-made whatever. And I really love spices as well. That's also something that I'm really passionate about in that aspect. And baking, of course. Although I'm not baking a lot at the moment because I have a gas oven, and the heat distribution kind of in that oven doesn't work out very well for baking. And so it's always like black at the bottom and kind of still white on top, which kind of pisses me off because I do want to bake more again. Second is not exactly makeup, but just lipsticks and eyeshadows. I do not use any makeup aside from those two. Well, mascara. I put on mascara, but I don't use foundation, concealer, anything of that. I kind of don't like the feel of that on my skin, but I love buying a lot of different colored lipsticks and eyeshadows and playing around with them. I really do love that. I have like a whole box full of that stuff, and I'm trying not to buy that much of it because it is kind of expensive and I need my money for books. My third obsession are tights. This is less now than it was a couple of years ago. You can't see it, of course, because you only see my face and my shoulders in my videos, and even then you wouldn't see it because most of the time I'm just wearing like leggings or stuff, like comfortable trousers at home. But I do like tights with crazy patterns and crazy colors. I'm also really obsessed with tights because I do not really wear trousers. I don't like jeans especially, and so since I'm always wearing skirts and dresses, tights are the stuff that I play around with the most. Number 4 on this list are the countries Japan and Ireland. I am in love with those two countries. I do want to spend part of my life in those two countries at some point in my life. I do not know when yet, but I love going there again. I'm actually going to travel to Japan this summer for 3 to 4 weeks, which is going to be so exciting, and I'm so looking forward to it. I got into Japan because of mangas, like a lot of people I think do, and I got into Ireland because I went there with my dad and my little sister once, and we were there for 2 weeks. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did, but ever since then I'm just so obsessed with that country, and I've been to Dublin again this summer and it was so great, and just awesome. The last obsession is a very recent obsession. I have been talking about it in my 2016 wrap-up. It's the reason why I haven't read anything or hardly anything since the beginning of November, and that is K-pop. And the reason why I got into this is because I'm going to Japan in summer, as I have told you just now, and I'm going with a friend. And she told me that actually flights to Seoul are much cheaper than to Tokyo, and that there are really cheap flights from Seoul to Osaka. So even if we were to book a flight to Seoul and then to Osaka, it would still just be like the same amount of money as if we booked a ticket to Tokyo. And so we decided to do that and to also spend 1 week in Seoul. And then in September I talked to her and I was like, yeah, you know, I have been listening to anime openings and Japanese music for a really long time now. And I'm kind of interested in K-pop. Why don't you send me some stuff? Because she's like a Korea fanatic, just like I am a Japan fanatic. And she did, and that was the end of me. And now I'm so far down the K-pop hole, you can't even imagine it. It's funny because I never was the type of person to fangirl over celebrities. I used, like, you know that I fangirl over fictional characters all the time. Well, I'm on BookTube, so of course that's something that I do. But like real celebrities, I never really understood that. Like I thought I loved Johnny Depp when I was like into Pirates of the Caribbean, and there are a lot of actors that I think are really great, and whenever they like come out with a new movie, I try to watch it. But I never would have classified myself as a fangirl of them. And now suddenly I do call myself a fangirl of very real people, and it's like, it's a really, really strange feeling, let me tell you. This is how I am right now, and this is my #1 obsession at the moment, even more than books. Otherwise I would be reading, but obviously I'm not. And I'm also really happy right now because like a couple of hours ago, my favorite K-pop band came out with their concept photos for their comeback next week, and that just made me so excited. So yeah, that's my life right now basically. And those were my five big obsessions that aren't books. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me if you share some of those obsessions with me. Did you ever start obsessing over something that you'd never think you'd obsess over? Tell me that down below as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. All the links to my social media are also down in the description box, so you can go and check those out as well. And I hope I'll see you soon. Bye!